world, this is Abhinami Bahiradana, mother, teacher, friend and a guide. Today I am going to speak something about our appearances. Our appearances are not what we choose. Of course, if we have more money, we can go do so many operations, surgeries, plastic surgeries and so much thing that we can just do the tinkering, paste work and all those kind of thing in our face and in our body as well. But we don't generally do that. And that too, for a school going student, what a mother can do, nothing can be done. So today I am going to speak something about the sensitive issue that is happening even now. I underwent this problem as because I was wearing spectacles right from my class 6. I was feeling handicapped when my friends called me Buddhi. But they were very kind otherwise, other than calling me Buddhi. But they didn't know that it was hurting me. So I started ignoring that. At times I'll get hurt. All are not same, right? So when people made fun of this wearing spectacles was prevailing some 25-30 years before, now it has been normalized. My children, both of them, they were wearing spectacles. They were not made fun of or they were not bullied. And almost all the children are almost obese in the current generation because of the kind of food whatever they ate. And the other thing is the complexion or the shade. Yes, I am very much hurt by this one physical appearance or the physical quality, whatever one possesses. We worship Lord Krishna. We worship Parvati. You know what are their complexion is? It is black. You won't believe I'm going to be really vulnerable in sharing my life experience to the world. Why shouldn't I? If I have to help many people in their lives, why shouldn't I share my life experiences? You know, I was rejected by so many people when it came for wedding. By so many people. I was hurt to the core. Because of my family conditioning, I had to ride a bicycle and go to school, and it is hereditary also. My grandparents were dark, my father was dark, so I got their complexion. Can I do anything about it? I cannot do anything about it, right? So I got that complexion. And when it comes for marriage, every guy want a fair skin girl. Then where will the dark skin girl will go? Why is it you people are demanding? What are you going to do with the skin? Beauty is skin deep. And I am blessed to have a wonderful person as my life partner. For the whole world which had rejected me, now I am living a queen's life. And now I am going to take this topic as a major concern because I am a South Indian and I have moved to the so-called northern part or little bit of like when we cross Bangalore, Andhra itself, it is somewhat like northern part only according to us because people are not treating us properly. We respect, we salute Rajnikant, who is based in Maharashtra actually, who moved to Bangalore, and we celebrate him as a superstar. Is he fair? No. But we love him so much. This complexion doesn't decide a person's quality. Intelligence is also there. Apart from your color, your appearance, your look, intelligence is there, talent is there. But what happens when you are going to hurt a person emotionally? That is what is happening to many people. You just hurt them emotionally that they break down and they cannot just show their creativity. Even now when I'm speaking about this topic, I'm getting emotional. You know what kind of wound you people are leaving in our hearts. Is it our mistake for having born in a dark complexion? Is it our mistake? It has been continued for generations together. Why is that racism is even now prevalent in our country? All the murtis in the temple are dark. And when you take the itihasas like Mahabharata, Draupadi is dark, Krishna is dark. You all worship Lord Krishna. You treat him as your own child. You go and pray Tirupati Balaji. He is also dark. If you are able to accept Tirupati Balaji, if you are able to accept Lord Krishna, you are able to worship them, then why not treat the other human also in a proper way? God is there in you, in me, in everything, every life around you, around me. Please know to respect the other life or other lives. It is sickening to speak about this topic. Yes, I am a mother who's hurt to the core. I can see scars in my child's skin. He has rubbed his skin so hardly because his friends, the so-called friends or classmates, had made fun of him about his complexion. If there is a dispute between your friends, just speak about the dispute. Don't pull their shape, don't pull their color or their appearance. Do we all have the same kind of eyes, same kind of nose, same kind of mouth, and same kind of features? No, isn't it? It is sickening. It is really sickening. This I'm going to put it in the social media just to create an awareness. When Gandhiji was pushed out of the train in South Africa, he felt so bad. All this racism and shadeism started only some 250 years before. And before that it wasn't like this. All our literature says that the murtis or the goddess or the deities were dark. Not all, but whom we worship a lot, they are dark. And I am from a Dravidian background, Dravidian culture. As per the history, Dravidians are dark, so I am dark. Do you know what effect it will have on my child's or any child's brain? They will lose their happiness hormone. At this age, he should be bubbly. He should know to enjoy his life. But he is depressed. This is not the case with my child alone. I am the voice for the entire people who are in dark complexion. And I am going to read something for you. For more than 250 years ago, this culture of speaking about the complexion, it started in our country. Practicing discrimination based on color. And that is ridiculous. And that is happening even now. India has paid a high price because of this obsession with fairness. Forget the price men and women pay for their fairness creams. This complexion-based prejudice in families and society has broken the self-esteem of generation after generation of children born with darker skin. This prejudice has driven millions of girl children and women to desperation and depression. Millions of girls and women have been told by their parents, their in-laws, and their neighbors that they are unlucky and not worthy of love because of their color. Men and women of darker complexion routinely experience body shaming at various levels. Now it is time for bring it to an end, and feeling rejected, looking down upon in childhood actually leads to very deep emotional wounds. These wounds can negatively alter the brain chemistry of our children for life. Their brains secrete less of happy hormones even in later life. Their genius does not flower completely because of these emotional wounds. They find it difficult to accept and trust appreciation of love given to them. They also find it hard to appreciate and love another freely. Their moods can get damaged for life. Every parent, grandparent must wake up and heal their child's heart with love. You must protect your children and grandchildren for this emotional abuse and boldly take a stand against it. Every aunt and uncle must stop making insensitive remarks based on color. Families must stop treating children with darker complexion as inferior. Every adult, colleague, and neighbor must stop rude comments towards people of darker skin. Organizations must create wiser cultures. Husbands and in-laws must learn to respect the darker women in the family too with the same regard as they treat fairer women. We must see the truth of our peers. Know that when a woman or a girl child shed tears because she was disrespected, it shuts the door of abundance in family. This is Vedic wisdom. It is commendable that Indian government too has become part of this dialogue of honoring people of all colors. As a society, we are beginning to mature.